Hey everybody, this is the Kasey and Jeff show. Happy holiday edition. I'm Jeff.
I'm Kasey.
Happy Halloween, everybody. Coming to you live. Um, Today, like I said, this show is about we talk about picks, we talk about rumors, we do our fantasy footballs on here, we do our picks on here. We do our picks on here. Um, and we talk about what games shocked us. So first, we're gonna do the rumors. We had some trades go down. Yesterday, we had some big trades. We had Demarius Thomas from Denver. He went to Houston, Texans. I guess it was a big need for the Texans, but I was just informed today that the Texans do play Denver. The Texans do play Denver this this weekend, and pretty much Demarius Thomas, if he wants to, he can tell the defensive coordinator what they're running. So, um, how you feel about that trade, Kasey? You want to talk about it?
I I heard it on the rumor mill, but it's like I was hoping Denver would be smart and not do it, but since they did it, it it's just gonna come back and bite them. They were in a game that they could possibly win. Now with DT going to the Texans, whether or not he plays or not, he can do just exactly what Jeff said. Is that it said this is what they're running. Be prepared for this. This is where the ball's going. So that's gonna switch my pick. It's like, what are you doing, John Elway? You're a good quarterback. You're not a very good owner.
Yes. Crazy thing about that too. Demarius Thomas, he might be in the last part of his career. Question is Houston going to sign him for the next few years, or they just rent him? So some of these trades, it could be like they're just renting a car for the next few games and see if they can get them to the playoffs or to the Super Bowl. And if they might not sign back with him. So Demarius Thomas, he could be on. He could be with Houston for these last few weeks of the games, and then he could be his way out the door. Depends on how he performs. Another trade went down was Golden Tate. Golden Tate went to the Philadelphia Eagles. Seems like Carson Wentz got him another toy. They still don't have a run game, but they got another guy to go with Anshawn Jeffries on the outside. So you want to talk about that,
I
Casey?
got
Oh,
nothing.
you got nothing?
I got nothing.
He's got nothing on it. I got it's in my division because I'm a Cowboys fan. I still think we can beat the Eagles still. I still think the Eagles is not who they were last year. I still think they're pretty much old on defense, and then if you can get past that front four, I think you got a shot to put it in the end zone. The Golden Tate trade was pretty good. I mean, you could probably use him on jet sweeps and something like running back would do or whatever. But I still think the Eagles is I still think they just don't have him. I don't think he will sign with them at the end of the season because I think they got too much money that they probably want to give Carson Wentz. So because he's on that rookie deal. So from Green Bay went to the Redskins. You want to comment on that? You got anything about that? You want to say hi
Ha
hi?
ha ha. Green Bay. He's with the Redskins
He's with
now.
the Redskins
So
now.
yeah, it's like no, the Redskins will be going ha ha.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say.
Um, I just think that the NFC North is just giving up because you take Golden Tate off the Detroit, and you take haha off of Green Bay, and like they just giving up, because Chicago's getting better by the day. Um, Minnesota, they had a hard loss Sunday, but I still think Minnesota's probably the class of that division still. I know some people thinking if you got Aaron Rodgers, you got a chance. Well, of course, if you got Aaron Rodgers, you got a chance. But if you ain't got a defense, you got no chance still because you're putting too much on Aaron Rodgers' back. He might ask for a trade one day. You might want to get out of Green Bay, and then what y'all gonna do when he leaves? So we have Ty My Gurley, that was the running back from Green Bay. He got traded to Baltimore. He fumbled on Sunday. It was either gonna get traded or he was gonna get released. So that was another thing. You want to comment on that, or you nope? Like we getting through these rumors pretty fast, folks. Here. Um, Another trade was the linebacker, good linebacker from Jacksonville, went to the Rams. Seemed like the Rams is trying to make a Super Bowl push. They got the receivers, they got the running back, and they got I guess the quarterback, and they got the coach. Funny thing, their coach is only 32 years old, and some of the players was older than him. So that's funny. So um, you got anything to comment about that? No. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think that should be the rumor. Oh, um, Seattle Seahawks got rid of Brandon Marshall yesterday. He still wants to play, but I just think Brandon Marshall, his career is pretty much over. Um, if Dez Bryant can't get a job, I don't think Brandon Marshall might not get a job next year. Get on the team. So I think it's time to hang him up. So he did good. He was with a bunch of teams, but I think his best days was Denver and Chicago, and then he had a good year with the Jets because they went 10-6 one year. So um, now we're gonna get into what shocked us. What games kind of surprised us, kind of shocked us. I always let Kasey get the front reins on those. I'm letting him take it away.
Okay, the first thing that shocked me was the Broncos Chiefs game. It was a lot closer than I thought would be. You heard me say last week that not even Ghostbusters would help Broncos beat the Chiefs, but apparently they did show up because the game was close. But yeah, the Chiefs still won that, so that wasn't the surprise. It was just how close the game was. The Buccaneers and the Bengals. Who would have thought that game was going to be as close as what it was? Um, I picked up Andy Dalton thinking that because the Buccaneers' pass defense was the worst in the league, but in the second half they looked like a defense that was like mid pack defense because Andy Dalton couldn't throw on them. Um, but yeah, it ended up being a field goal game. But yeah, that shocked me. Then the Packers and the Rams. I heard that I didn't get to watch the game because I was at work, but I heard that the Packers had a chance to win that game today. Um, which I know the Rams will take it. A win's a win in football, but yeah, that was three things that shocked me. Um, and that's really it. Yep, that's it.
All right. To me, what shocked me was Philadelphia and Jacksonville. Jacksonville had a chance to win that game, and for everybody ragging on Blake Bortles had a chance to win that game, but what is going on in Jacksonville, ladies and gentlemen? We don't know. They just gave up a good linebacker. They got Carlos Hyde. He didn't really do nothing.
He
You know,
definitely went into hiding.
yeah, it was his first game with Jacksonville, so he don't really know what's going on. Leonard Fournette should come back this week. Hopefully they'll get it on track because